Let us see what we are talking about today. I know what we're going to talk about, but I need to look at my notes so I know exactly what I'm going to say to you because I care about what I say. Stuff is important. It's important to know what you're going to say before you say it. Think before you speak. Hey, look! I threw in a little life lesson before I even started talking about what we're actually going to talk about today. You're welcome. I'm all blue again. I'm in a blue mood, you know. Fun fact about me, I played the caterpillar in Alice in Wonderland. Okay, it's working now. See, if you scream at things, sometimes it makes them work. Another life lesson before I even got into the real subject. Hello, my beautiful friends. I hope you're having a swell day. This is the day that the Lord has made. We should rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. I have a message for you, and I am certain it is a message you have heard before, but I really want to drill this into your mind, because this is very important. So pay attention, wake up, pay attention, okay. Remember how earlier I said this channel was mostly going to be geared towards girls? Well, this is really the first video that will be focused towards girls. However, this applies to everyone, not just girls, so stay tuned. Before I continue, let me just say, I am a 17-year-old girl. I am not the smartest, I'm not the wisest, but I have made mistakes and I have learned from them. Mistakes make us wiser. But if we listen to people who have made those mistakes and learned from them, then we don't have to go through that ourselves, and we can save ourselves the trouble and the heartache from making those mistakes. I want to share what I learned with you guys, so you don't have to go make mistakes for yourself. Here it is. Here's the message. Here's the whole point of this video. I need a drum roll. I don't know how to make a drum noise. Do not compromise yourself for anyone. That's it. That is what I want to tell you. I know it sounds really simple and kind of silly, but this is a big issue right now, okay? When you are struggling with loneliness and insecurity and anxiety and everyone around you has a boyfriend, it can be really easy for you to compromise your standards for a partner in order for that temporary relief from what you're feeling. I find it's very rare that you find a guy who genuinely just wants to be friends with you. Guys, take no offense to this. This is just what I have seen in guys who are not Christians and also some Christian guys. So if you're in a position where there's a guy and he says he just wants to be friends, but he's trying to charm you and maybe manipulate you into feeling like you have to go out with him, don't fall for that. It's hard, especially when you want a relationship, but don't compromise your standards for some guy that you may not even feel romantically interested in. Plus, if he's trying to manipulate you or charm you, that's a red flag right there, okay? You don't want to be with someone who's manipulating you to go out with them. And if he's really good at charming you, probably means he's a player. sorry. It can be really easy to fall for that, but you need to not let yourself get caught up in your loneliness to the extent that you're willing to compromise yourself and your standards for someone else, if that makes sense. There are so many young people today who don't take relationships seriously. They just get in a relationship, they think it's going to be temporary, and they're just there to enjoy each other and to have fun. But a few things can happen when you get in a relationship and you're not expecting it to be long term. The girl gets pregnant, and then there's a child, and you can do abortion, which is murdering this child, or you could have the child and raise it as an unmarried couple, or you could feel obligated to get married to each other and raise the child. And if you're married and you never really planned on a long-term relationship, it's probably not going to be a marriage that works out. When that happens, there's really no good solution, not that I can think of at the moment. You really need to think from the beginning if this is something you might want it to be long term. And make sure you're not just seeking a temporary comfort in this person. Ladies, it is very important for you to guard your heart. This world is full of people, and God has one person for you. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Since before you were formed, God has a plan for you. It says in Proverbs 139 that before you were formed, God had every day of your life written in His book. He has a plan for you. Don't compromise that because of your insecurity. You are a beautiful person, and you are wonderfully made, and you have a Father in heaven who loves you. Don't settle. Proverbs 4:23 says, "Above all, guard your heart, for all things you do flows from the heart." Don't give your heart away to someone who doesn't deserve it, or for someone who you're just settling for. God has a plan for you. God has a person for you. Be patient. Love God. Live as light. But truly, you are beautiful. You deserve so much more than just settling for someone. Don't let yourself be deceived. Don't let yourself be manipulated or charmed. Stand firm in what you believe. Stand firm in the standards that you hold for yourself. Be patient. Have peace through Christ. And live as light. Have a swell day. And I'll see you next week. Bye, guys. Okay, I'm back. But I feel like I'm so far away from you guys. I was gonna say something and I totally lost track of what I was gonna say. Let me try to remember. I remembered. Yes! I love it when I remember things that I forgot. Now I totally forgot what it was because I was happy about remembering it. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please comment. If you have some ideas on this subject, please comment. I would love to hear from you. Or if you have any scripture that you'd like to share about this subject or any other, or just an encouraging story. I'd love to hear it. So please comment and subscribe and all that good stuff. Have an awesome, magical, wonderful, swell, fantastic. Those are all the words I could think of. Have a great day. Live as light. Bye.